what is a manuscript? So manuscript is the book that is written for submission to a publisher, or a book, play, or other creative work that is written by the hand instead of type. So the author's copy of a book that the author has just turned in the publisher is an example of manuscript. So the fine tuning, so it's really about being deliberate and making sure that the whole manuscript works as a piece of sustained argumentation. So more than anything else, you want to make sure that your manuscript is consistent. How to design an encoding template in using Excel. So when the data has been gathered, an encoding template must be ready for the encoder or the researcher to enter the data into. So it will be a big help if the template is designed based on how the questions are arranged on the questionnaire, so that the encoder can encode efficiently. So the template should have instruction, especially for the codes designed to address the categories or options in the questionnaire. So for example, male can be represented by the code 1 and the female by the code 2. So those, only one column is included in the template. So instead, one column for male and one column for female. So because the gender or sex is represented in the code, so the code will be translated or described back in SPSS as 1 male and 2 is female. So however, if an item question has multiple options, the design the template based on the number of the options. So for example, if there are 5 multiple options is an item or question, then the template should have 5 columns, and if the particular option is selected, the encoder will enter 1 in the column, and then the unselected option will be left blank. So do not enter encode 0. So for an item with a scale, only one column per item or question is needed. So the answer will be encoded as is in a scale of 1 to 5. So the number 5 is selected and then 5 is encoded in the column. So the next one is step in designing an encoding template using Excel. So number 1, so on the File tab, click New. So File tab contains the basic required options such as New, Open, Save, Save As, Print, Share, Export, and Close options. So other than that, so mentioned options, we can find another Find Account and Excel's option tab too. So in new, we use this option to open the new Excel file using shortcut key, so Ctrl N, or by clicking on the File tab, New, then Blank Workbook. So if the Excel file is not open, then press Window R and type Excel. New Excel file will open. So the next one is use the search box to search for online templates or click a template from one of the Office templates. So Microsoft Excel is one of the most versatile and useful programs in Office Suite. So it doesn't matter if you need Excel templates for budgeting, so the next fiscal year, so tracking your business, inventory, planning out meals, or creating fantasy football strap sheet. So there are plenty of Microsoft Excel templates for you. So Microsoft Excel's capabilities does not stop there. So if you are looking for Excel templates, so to use at home, consider weekly car schedule or household tools. So do list. So free Excel templates take the stress away. So templates Excel spreadsheet can also help you with short and long-term budgeting. So these spreadsheets come with a wide array of built-in formulas that autocomplete after you fill out the first few rows. So any list or chart you can conceive of an Excel template is there for you. So the next one is click create to download the template. So there are many templates that can save you a lot of time. So a template is pre-designed spreadsheet you can use to create new spreadsheets with the same formatting and predefined formulas. With the templates, you don't need to know how to do the math or even how to write formulas. These are already integrated into the spreadsheet. So using templates, Excels allow you to create a new workbook using template is a pre-designed spreadsheet. So to create a new workbook using templates, so the first one is click the file tab to go to backstage view. So next one is select new. The available templates pane appears. So the next one is click sample templates to choose a built-in template or select an office.com template. And the next one is thumbnail image of the templates you can use from appear in the center. So a larger preview appears on the right. So next one is select the desired template and click download to open it. Then a new workbook will appear using the template you choose.
How to create a template. To create an Excel template, open a blank Excel document and add information or formatting you would like to be included in the template. Or if you already have a workbook that contains the information or formatting, open the workbook. For our example, open a new blank Excel workbook. Click the Select All button in the upper left corner of the spreadsheet to the left, all columns and above all rows. This will select cells in the spreadsheet. Right-click anywhere in the cells and choose Format Cells. Under Category, select number, choose 2 for decimal places. Put a check mark next to use 1,000 separator, close parenthesis, comma, close parenthesis, and select close parenthesis 1234.10, close parenthesis. Under negative numbers, the Format Cells window should now look like the screenshot. Click OK. If this is the first time a personal template has been created on this device, you will need to define the path where the templates will be stored. To do that, go to File, Options, and choose Save. Under Save Workbooks, there is a line that says Default Personal Template Locations. The path defined is usually C/user/ close parenthesis username close parenthesis / documents / custom office templates. You will need to do this step only once. Save your template by going to File, Save As, and choose the path that is defined in this step above. Name the template and Save As Excel template. Close the template. When you want to use your template, go to File, New. You will see the word Office and Personal about halfway down the page. Choose Personal and select the template you would like to use. Once you have selected this template, it will be pinned right next to the blank link to use. And once you have selected this template, it will be pinned right next to the blank workbook option that you see when you click File. At this point, it is just easy to select your template. It is select a new workbook, but you don't have to start from scratch. Here is the summary of the steps in making Excel templates. The first one is create a workbook. Second is on the File tab, click Save As. Third is click Browse. And fourth is enter a file name. And the fifth is select Excel template from the drop-down list. And the number 6 is click Save 7. On the File tab, click New. Here is the summary of the steps in making Excel templates. First is create a workbook. Second is on the File tab, click Save As. Third is click Browse. Fourth is enter a file name. Fifth is selected Excel template from the drop-down list. Sixth is click Save. For the number 7, on the File tab, click New. Number 8 is click Personal. For the last is click Wedding Budget.
Step-by-step instruction for formatting manuscript. First, insert page break. Open the new window or Word documents by double-click the Microsoft Word icon on your desktop of navigating to the Word in your program files and opening further. Second is, in your blank documents, click and Insert tab in the ribbon at the top of the page. Third, from the Insert tab, click the page break 10 times. This creates 11 separated page. The second step is insert the section break. Use the scroll bar or control page up to navigate to the page 6, approximate halfway point in the document. Make sure the cursor is on the top of the page where you want the section break to be inserted. Click the Page and Layout tab in the ribbon at the top of the page. Fourth is, from the Page Layout tab, click the Break tab. Fifth is, in the drop-down menu, under the section break, click the next page. Do not select the continuous. Third step, assign the page number. First is, use the scroll bar or control page up to navigate to the page in your document. Second is, make sure the cursor is on the page where you want to assign the page number. Third, click the Insert tab in the ribbon of the top of the page. Fourth, from the Insert tab, click the page number. Fifth, you can choose one of the two places of your page number, upper right or hand corner or bottom center. If you want to the first option, you would select the top of page, then the right hand option. In this example, let's choose bottom center by selecting bottom page, then the center option. 6 is, notice the pointer with the page number of the bottom of center has been created from the section 1. 7. Click and close header and footer. Fourth step is paginated with the Roman numeral. Make sure the cursor is the page 1 of the document. Second, click the Insert tab in the ribbon at the top of the page. Third is, from the Insert tab, click the page number. Fourth is, insert Fourth, in the drop-down menu, click the Format Page Number. Fifth is, in the Page Number Format window, the upper, click the arrow to the right of the number format. 6 is, in the drop-down menu, select the 1, 2, 3 options. 7. In the same page number format window, under the page number, click the dot before the start at. In the enter box next to the start at, ensure that I is inserted if the type I without quotes it in the box. 9. If the page number format window does not automatically close, click OK. 10. Scroll the bottom of the page, confirm there is Roman numeral page number at the bottom center of the page section. Fifth step is paginated with the Arabic Roman numeral. Use the scroll bar or control page down to navigate to the page 6 in the document, the transition of page where you previously inserted a section break to start the body text sections. You should see the Arabic number 6 at the bottom of the page. Second, click the Insert tab in the ribbon of the top of the page. Third, from the Insert tab, click the page number. Fourth, as you did for the section 1, choose the bottom center to replacement by selecting bottom of the page. Then, center option. Fifth, notice the porter with the page number of the bottom center has been created for section 2, which currently indicate in the same of the previous. 6. Not of the receipt number of the start of the page, click the Insert tab in the ribbon at the top of the page. 7. From the Insert tab, click the page number. 8. In the drop-down menu, click the Format Page Number. 9. In the page number format window that appear, click the arrow to the right of the number format. 5. In the drop-down menu, select 1, 2, 3 option. 11. In the same page number format with the under page numbering, click the dot before the start at 12. In the entry box, next to start at the ensure that 1 is entered if not type 1 without quotes in the box. 13. If the page number format with window does not automatically close, click OK. 14. Scroll the bottom of the page to confirm there is Arabic number 1 at the bottom center of the page for section 2. 15. Click the Design tab in the ribbon of the top of the window. 16. Click Close Header and Footer. 6. Save the documents or save your document.
Step in fine-tuning the manuscript. First is make sure that your arguments is well articulated and flows throughout the manuscript. Along with that, make sure that where the keywords that appear in one part of the text appear throughout. Read it through once on the papers or some others not easily modified way and take notes of what to fix. Dito po sa first step is dapat po yung mga argument or information is napahayag po natin ng maayos. And yung mga keywords po na ginamit natin sa mga bahagi ng teksto is dapat po malinaw. Ang example po niyan is, if you are talking about the biophilistic in the conclusion, make sure that is your introduction, literature review, and cases. Second is, verify that there are any non-sequiturs or holdovers. Hopefully, you have done a lot of copying and pasting into the manuscript, which usually increase the number of these kinds of artifacts. Read throughout the manuscript and make sure that everything you say will be done is actually attended, and that you don't make perceptions of what happened earlier in the manuscript. Dito po sa second step is, dapat po is na-verify po natin ng maayos na kung merong sequitur or holdovers. Dapat din po walang copy-paste and copying sa internet. Mas maganda po na basahin muna natin ng maayos yung buong manuscript para po ma-sure natin na walang copy-paste or copying na nangyari sa ating manuscript. The third step is check your citation and bibliography. Make sure that everything that should be cited is cited, and that the citation appear in the bibliography. It always a head-scratchers as a peer review to check a citation that's unfamiliar to find that doesn't appear in the bibliography. Dito po sa third step is dapat po siguraduhin natin na ang ilagay po natin sa citation is mag-a-appear po sa bibliography. The Fourth step, ensures that the manuscript meets the journal formatting guidelines. Every journal should have this information posted on their for authors or similar page, including their bibliography, style preference, and other style concern. Dito po sa number 4 is dapat po ang manuscript ay nasunod ang format. Dapat din po is nakalagay kung saan galing yung mga information na nilagay nyo sa manuscript. At mas maganda din po sumunod tayo sa mga format para mas malinaw po nating maipakita sa editor o sa reader na seryoso at may katotohanang information ang nilagay po natin sa manuscript. Fourth step, ensures that the manuscript meets the journal formatting guidelines. Every journal should have this information posted on their for authors or similar page, including their bibliography, style preference, and other style concern. Dito po sa number 4 is dapat po ang manuscript ay nasunod ang format. Dapat din po is nakalagay kung saan galing yung mga information na nilagay nyo sa manuscript. At mas maganda din po sumunod tayo sa mga format para mas malinaw po nating maipakita sa editor o sa reader na seryoso at may katotohanang information ang nilagay po natin sa manuscript. Lastly, write your abstract, fee keywords, and write cover letter. The length of abstract can vary quite a bit, so make sure you know what you're shooting for. They tend to be anywhere between 150 to 250 words. Usually, find it helpful to take a summary paragraph from the conclusion of article. Dito po sa abstract is ito po yung pinaka-summary ng isang article. And lalaman po niya is 150 to 250 words lang. And write a cover letter that briefly state that source. Ang example po ng cover letter is your dissertation research. And remember to pick the keywords that are in your title. Yun lang.